150 kilometers north of Brisbane on Queensland's Sunshine Coast, we find a tropical Austrian right-breaking point wave in a town called Noosa. Noosa is an Aboriginal word for a place of shade, and named as one of the 25 best waves in the world. Known for its mix of longboarding and shortboard surfing for all ages and all skill levels, we'll show you what it is about this location that traps the hearts and minds of surfers worldwide.
The feeling in the place, you know, it's just a paradise. Just paradise, mate. There's no other place like it in the world.
In the late 40s, boardmaker Hayden Kenny was the first to surf Noosa. In the late 60s, it became one of the country's best known and loved breaks and a primary testing ground for the new short surfboards. But the spots are good for every surfing craft and ability.
All different kinds, eh?
You got 5 points. You got
five points, 5 different points.
5 different waves.
You got First Point, Johnson's, National, Boiling Pot, T3, Granite, and then Alexander Bay if you want to go and see a bit of
Alexander.
Go without your clothing.
This is the reason why the Sunshine Coast is open to every kind of surf style and every age of surfer. You'll find wave riders from age 5 to 80 at Noosa. Longboarding rules in Noosa. They take surfing from where it started and brought it to the beaches of today. And Noosa can be proud of one of its real icons, longboard world champion Josh Constable.
For me, I was born and bred in Noosa, and it's an amazing spot to live. The weather's great. It's pretty much warm all year round, which is great. You know, you have to wear a wetsuit through winter, but you can get away with a spring suit. So there's so much variety of surf. We get amazing points. You can choose from 6 right-hand points when the swells are good. We've got a river mouth, and then we've got the open beaches, which are really fun beach breaks as well. So Noosa's a great place to live. It's kind of touristy, it's quite trendy. You know, there's a main strip right on the beach with crazy hotels and really nice restaurants. So it kind of feels like you're on holidays when you surf at Noosa, because there's, you know, everyone's in a good vibe and really happy, and you know, the points are all, you know, once you move up the points a little bit, it's national park, so it's quite surreal sitting in the water and looking up to your right, and it's all national park, and then looking out to your left into the bay of Noosa. It's a pretty special place. I'm fortunate enough to travel all over the world, and when there's a good swell at Noosa, I put it down as some of the best waves that I've ever surfed. And you know, especially when you call it your home break, it's pretty lucky to get to surf it quite regularly, and when the swells come. And you know, First Point Noosa is quite a longboard wave, and we have a crazy big longboard event there in March every year, and it's a good wave. It's always been a trendy spot to go, but just over the last probably 10 years, you know, it's you know, a lot of the people from down south Sydney and Victoria, they want to escape the cold weather or the, you know, the busy city style, and they come up to Noosa for a, you know, still a trendy holiday, but it's in the national park, and the water's warm, and the water's pristine clean. So, you know, over the years for me, as growing up there as a kid, you know, it was kind of quiet and nice and cruisy, and over the years it's gotten more and more crowded and harder to get car parks. It's changed, but it's still, for me, it's the best place to live, and there's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Yeah, well, see, it's gone around the circle, so we went through the period where you had your long boards and went through the whole thing, short boards right through. Now it's gone to full circle, you're back to longboards again now.
It works well with old age.
Oh, I don't know, it's a bit too casual.
The leafy and tranquil Noosa is still cherished as among the finest in the world, or like shaper Bob McTavish puts it, surfing at Tea Tree Bay is like having a cup of tea with God.
'Cause I know where